Hello, ladies and gentle guardians, and welcome to another episode of Fireteam Icarus, a Dungeons & Destiny podcast. Dungeons & Destiny, made by Velfang Games, is a reimagining of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition of 5th Destiny setting. This is a homebrew campaign that takes place in an alternate storyline. It blends both fantasy and Destiny elements. Velfang Games and Fireteam Icarus are not affiliated in any way with Bungie. We just love D&D and Destiny, and we do this for fun. If you like what you see here today and want to support the channel, give us a follow. We go live every Tuesday at 5 p.m. and previous episodes are uploaded to Spotify, podcast, and YouTube on Mondays, so you can get caught up on what's been happening. Come join our Discord. We can meet some of our awesome community members and chat with the cast of Fireteam Icarus. Not any new announcements internally. But yesterday was interesting for announcements. Destiny Rising got a trailer. How about that? So
I'll just ignore that.
That'll be interesting. They really hammer it home. They really hammer it into your head when every time they say. They said it like 3 times in the trailer. This is an alternate universe. I just thought that was funny.
All of our assets on mobile.
They're not. Bungie's not developing it.
It's not Bungie.
It's not Bungie.
It's NetEase. I'm really sick.
I'm willing to bet that Bungie still was like, "Hey, why don't you guys use these things that we didn't use, though?"
There might be some of that.
They gave them access to the IP, not necessarily a lot of things.
I'm willing to bet that they gave them a lot of unused assets that they could use. That way they can at least show the players. Like, hey, we didn't get to use this, but here you can see it at least.
The unfortunate part about this is that it shares the reputation of Destiny.
Yeah.
Yes. People will end up going to. That being said,
it
might be a hit.
I see it as a good thing to share Destiny with people who aren't familiar with the franchise and just want to jump into it. I think it's a good opportunity for people to learn about it and be able to hop right into it, even though it's not technically in the
learn the actual game's lore. Though this is an alternate timeline.
That'll make them. That'll send them to the game to actually learn the lore, and then maybe send them our way to learn our fun lore.
We had a
I mean, we fuck with the lore with Destiny. We fuck with the lore with Destiny on a regular basis. So I mean,
we do.
How are we any different?
We do.
So anyway, instead of learning about actual lore, we have our old lore called D&Destiny. Y'all should check us out more if you like this.
The difference between that is that that's a completely different timeline for the mobile game, but at least we use actual points from the Destiny game itself.
Because
we also use the Feywild and the 9 Hells.
Okay. We're still using
the Shadowfell.
You act like we're not using actual Destiny lore for points, though.
So are they.
We might get to go to Shadowfell in this campaign.
Ooh. Oh.
See, we'll get to see Rotem as a decrepitly old man because that's how Shadow Kai work. They look young, not in their realm, but when you take them to the Shadowfell, they look their age.
No. The thing with going to the Shadowfell as a Shadow Kai, we look like we're the Walking Dead.
You look your age.
Eternal.
You look like an old elf man. You will look like an old granddad elf man, and it'll be great.
Anyways,
old elf.
My personal opinion, I think Destiny Rising looks cool. I'll give it a try.
Same.
It depends on how much it costs for me, because like I said, I'm not a mobile game person.
It's apparently free to play, but you know what free to play means. Lots and lots of microtransactions. But anyway, if they're good microtransactions, I won't mind. But
microtransactions aren't a good thing at all. Game should be sold completely. 100% done. That's the same problem I had with DLC and cut content and shit that gets released after.
But cosmetics are free to cosmetics are microtransactions.
Cosmetics should be something you can earn in game.
I feel like this is a topic that should be reserved for its own podcast.
Maybe coming soon. Who knows? I don't
Yeah,
know.
microtransactions and DLCs are killing the gaming. Yeah, microtransactions and DLCs are killing the gaming industry. They're making games way too fucking expensive because of shit like that.
Anyways, let us know what your thoughts are in the comments and in the chat. We might read them, we might not. Who knows? I'm excited either way. Anyways,
70 beta test it.
last we left off, Fireteam Dual Eclipse have been making their way to New Reese to not only escort Xerix and Fernando to their new home, but to also find Eris and inquire about a mysterious artifact they found in possession of the Shadow Legion. After 6 long days of travel, encountering House Salvation Fallen in Old Frankfurt, and finding a wandering frame who only said far out, groovy, and whoa man. I forgot about that.
I didn't.
And helping in artistic war. I almost read that as artistic.
Stop it.
Artistic warlock named Mateo 22 retrieved their art supplies and research on Ahamkara. The party finally had an opportunity to rest before reaching New Reese the next morning. Jesus, I can't read today.
New Reeks? Where did the K come from, Felix?
What is that, huh? What is that?
Chaos Crew. Chaos Crew. You've watched part of campaign 2.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's air kicking.
And it's Chaos Crew for
Air
Critical Role
kicking is a real
fans.
problem.
For Critical Role fans, that's Chaos Crew. They know what it means. Get your head out from beside my chair. You're gonna get hurt.
Remus is going to
Air
get
kicking is a real problem. Figure it out, Ricky.
Okay. Who is taking watch for this night?
Screw it. I always do first watch, it seems. I'll do it again. Ronan does the first watch every night.
Okay.
To be fair, only two of
Ronan
you
likes
can
to
even
watch.
Gross.
No, that I would do, please.
Caffeine and dick jokes.
Caffeine and dick jokes.
Caffeine?
Friend, that wasn't just the chip, that was the whole bag.
Oh, that was a mistake.
There's caffeine in here.
This is something we all need. Rehab.
From
Mental.
Each other.
mental.
each other, yeah. The chips.
Rehab. Oh, rehab. I should probably shake this up, get the tea off the bottom.
Let's change the music up a bit.
Ooh, music.
If we get to intense, we're gonna die.
Yeah.
Ronan.
Oh no.
What do you need?
Oh, he looks so handsome.
As you keep watch over the restful party, admiring your surroundings, the chirping of crickets, the starry night sky above, and the sounds of a howling wolf in the distance. A sense of calm.
There's our wolves.
They seem to be on the hunt tonight.
Get that buddy rabbit. Get that buddy rabbit.
Or we're gonna go back to moves.
That's because it is Halo music.
Yeah.
A sense of calm washes over you. That is interrupted by what sounds like a feminine voice speaking in a happy tone that is suddenly accompanied by a child's voice. Okay, Daddy's listening. Can you say hi? Hi. And how big are you? Can you tell Daddy how big you are? Are you so big? So big. And can you sing? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Good singing. What do you do?
So this is coming off I'm hearing this going on somewhere else. Is that?
You're currently admiring your surroundings as you like suddenly hear this voice. Hear these two voices.
Other than looking in the direction the voices are coming from, I think Ronan would just stay where he's perched.
Okay. As you're perched up in your tree and you hear this sound, these voices, as you try to investigate the source, you look down the tree that you are currently perched on and see Fernando leant up against it, sitting down, holding a metallic puck in his hand. Projecting from it is a hologram of a feminine figure holding a child in their arms. The hologram of the woman goes on to say, "How about I miss you, and I love you, I can't wait to see you, say bye-bye." The projection flickers off as Fernando lets out a audible sigh, and you see a tear run down their cheek.
I'm of the mind that he's watching something that he wants private, so I'm not gonna interrupt that.
Okay. As you watch Fernando replay the message one more time. And at the very end, he just puts it away and just rests for the night. You get the sense that this is his family that he was separated from months ago. As you all awaken the next morning, feeling well rested. Packing up your belongings, you continue onwards on the last leg of your journey. As you continue along the dirt road through the thick pine forests, misty haze combined with the morning sun creates a beautiful atmosphere. Over the next few hours, you pass by rushing rivers, long ruined small villages, and a road rusted with cars, with rusted cars. About 3 hours or so of travel, you see far on the horizon a billowing dark cloud reaching to the sky. Flashes of blue lightning illuminating the dark clouds. Ronan and Ormus. This dark, menacing looking cloud is what usually emanates from the Shard of the Traveler. This is a sign that you are very close to New Reese.
All right, time to put on that Vanguard badge again for the time we spent in New Reese.
You have a badge? I haven't had one of those in forever. They just know me now.
It was one mission. They gave it to me. I still have it because it's useful in other situations. So
I'm not denying that. I agree. I never got one when I was a Guardian forever ago. I see forever like it's only been a decade. That's not that long.
You press onward. The sky turns gray as the clouds cover the sky. As you crest over the hill, you see before you the Shard of the Traveler. And around it are the buildings and homes that make up the city of New Reese. Humanity's last bastion after the last city fell. Its concrete walls surrounding the city are not as big as the last cities, but are still quite magnificent. Jump ships belonging to Guardians and cargo ships belonging to the people fly in and out. Off to the east is a fire base belonging to the Imperial Cabal Legion under the command of Empress Keitel. Crossing a bridge that was once a road that let me reread that. Crossing a bridge that was once a road, you reach the front of the metallic gates guarded by 2 Imperial legionaries out front. You see between them is what looks to be a Titan. If it wasn't obvious by their broad shoulders that bear the mark of the Vanguard and a Titan mark that hangs between their legs. Yeah. They hold an auto rifle in their hands that has multiple barrels on it. As you approach, the Titan walks over, their visor reflecting the sunlight, and they hold their hand up to stop you. Hold it. Security checkpoint. I'm gonna need to ask for some identification and search your belongings. Just standard procedure.
And who are you?
It's a security checkpoint.
I'm the gate guard for this shift at least. ID, please.
Is anyone gonna ante up? Because we still have Mateo with us, don't we? Or did Mateo leave?
Mateo's still with you.
I'm gonna touch the my communication device to quietly radio Val. And I probably would have done it as we were walking towards the Titan, just to let her know that we are at the gates. To be fair, I haven't said that I'm Draven either.
You didn't put away Draven?
I didn't state it, but we did say that I wasn't taking him into the city.
Okay, yeah, you could have easily just put him away before approaching the gates.
Yeah.
We don't need the scary hellhound frightening people.
I'm going to try to step up real quick to this Titan B. You'll have to forgive us. We are refugees. We don't necessarily have any identification.
No ID. Y'all ain't from around here, are you?
Afraid not.
What's your business in New Reese?
Fresh start. Same as everybody else.
Speak for yourself.
I am.
Protocol 628A established by the Praxic Order. All Guardians new or veteran must register within the Vanguard net and will be given an ID following assessment and evaluation. Protocol 628B established by the Praxic Order. IDs must be presented at request by an official Vanguard or Praxic Order representative. Failure to do so results in disciplinary action.
Oh, that's identification. Hold on.
I was about to ask, does Ronan have this?
Actually, Ormus said it's like Guardian ID. Thank you.
So Ormus and Ronan should have it.
Ronan doesn't, because he never steps into the city.
He has a Vanguard badge though.
He does. But he was given to that by
Guardian
Crow.
ID from when he was on his fire team, though, so I have an ID.
Okay. What does your ID say?
My Guardian ID number is W-856205.
8675309. I don't know why that
Ormus
popped into my head.
Warlock class, Shadebinder. Guardian rank, Delta. Should I tell him my occupation?
Hazard. Your occupation is hazard.
Starts with a B, ends with an R. It's 2 words.
Can I see the ID, please? Oh, shit.
Hands it to him.
I accidentally pressed spacebar on my keyboard and it stopped the music.
Settle down. I'm going to hand him the ID.
And you hand it over, he looks at it. Bounty hunter, huh?
Only those who deserve it.
And are these folks your bounty?
No. New friends I've actually made on my journey.
Like I said, we're just refugees.
I've actually been gone for a while, so I need to come back. I need to speak to Eris. It's actually rather urgent.
Eris, huh? I haven't heard that name in a while.
She can vouch for me. She's the one who taught me how to use my stasis.
If she is around.
What do you mean?
Hands it back over to you.
She been in and out?
No one has seen her in a while. So beats me.
Has anybody checked the library?
Let me keep doing my job.
He's a Titan. He wouldn't know that.
Hey, you asked my business. I'm doing business. You can either just let me go talk to Eris, and we can just get this over with.
How about I search your belongings first?
Okay.
What do you plan on finding?
Contraband.
What is contraband to a Guardian?
I'll decide that.
No.
Everything I owed is Draven has.
What is in your inventory, sir?
Your mom.
Oh shit! What?
Bro, literally just said that. Oh my goodness.
The only thing in my inventory is on my person. You can look at me and see everything.
In the words of Gabriel Iglesias, this pothead's gonna get me arrested.
No. This cop abusing his power is going to get you arrested. Figure it out.
Also true.
I'm thinking right now.
My inventory? Not a lot. I mean, like, I have what's equipped on me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure you can see my gunplate, probably. That's probably shouldered in some way.
Mighty fine weapon you have there.
Oh, thank you. It's custom made. Long story, please don't get me see, like the Horn of Six Wars might be visible. I do have this strange coin that I don't remember getting.
Zer gave it to you like episode 3.
That's right.
Yeah.
Zer coin. Okay, that's what it is.
Michael, that's your strange coin, by the way.
Oh, nice. There
That's
we
what
go.
they look like.
Visual chat.
You show him the strange
Yeah.
coin. Never seen that before.
Have you heard of Zer?
Nope.
He's not a real guardian.
Are you blue?
He's not a real good.
Are you blue?
Are you
Are you blueberry, or
searching
you
you for
just-
contraband, sir?
What guardian doesn't know who Zer
Hey,
is?
Mr. DM.
Yeah.
The shade marks we said last until like a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Or because I know in the wording it says for 1 minute or until spent, whichever happens first. We didn't specify a long rest. Do they disappear on a long rest?
They disappear after a minute, doesn't it say?
I thought we said I got to keep them
Oh shit.
for longer than that.
Oh, so they'd be they're tattooed on your forehead. Oh yeah, marks of the potential.
Yep.
Oh no.
Well, have I gotten the marks of potential yet? I may not have gotten that yet,
That's
so I
your
may not have them.
no. That's your first feature that you get on the
Yeah.
path that you choose.
Yeah. Okay, they do vanish after a long rest. Never mind,
Oh,
we're
okay,
good.
cool.
I was not looking in the right spot, so we're good.
It says it in your potential portion.
Mhm. It's in a different spot than my
Okay.
normal shade mark.
All
No, they're gone. They're gone. They're good.
right, you're cleared for entry, Ormus. Welcome back to New Reese.
Oh, might they guess your name real quick? Put in a good word.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Mr.
Oh shit.
DM did not give him a name. Thomas.
That's how we do it, boys.
Why was that the name that I was thinking of?
The brain cell be brain selling.
Get out of my head.
The reason why I said Thomas is I thought Thomas the train, but it's Thomas the Titan.
I hate
Thomas
you.
the Titan engine. And God damn it. Get out of my head.
I hate
No,
all of you.
I live here.
You guys are
my
making
home
fun
now.
of Titans.
I make fun of Titans all the time.
Felix is a Titan main, though. He can't.
Why I make fun of Titans all the time?
Tanzo.
Anzo?
Tanzo.
Alright, Tanzo. Don't trust me, I have accent.
No, that's fair.
I'm not putting in a good word, I just wanted to get a name out of him.
Thank you, Nick.
You wanted a name so you could rat him out to his boss.
It's like bully him later in fucking Crucible.
Rest of you,
Oh,
you're gonna have to stay here until another one of my higher ups gets here. Suddenly Mateo steps up. They're with me. I was out on a research mission for the Vanguard and I got lost, but these guardians helped me. Research patrol, huh? Yep. Protocol 447B. Research operations conducted by Vanguard or Praxic Order representatives who encounter items or persons of interest are allowed entry without interference.
I'm just gonna lean into the Titan, kind of whisper. I'm Kara.
Don't do
Oh
that.
no!
Are you really gonna say that?
I was gonna say, as you lean in, Ronan's grabbing you and pulling you away. Like, nope.
We'll just mutter to him,
Ye-
eunuch. Sorry, no, I'm not. It just reminded me of.
you're gonna get yourself arrested.
Yeah, I was like, no, that's
The
wrong.
eunuch.
Okay, Nightingale's gonna get us arrested. Confirmed.
I'm gonna kill him.
You see,
Do you actually say that?
No.
Okay.
No,
But you have
I'm
had-
going to shut up before I actually do get myself arrested out of character.
The Titan eyes all of you for a moment, back and forth, pacing back and forth for a moment. All right, go through. Make sure they're registered in the Vanguard net. The Titan turns around to the two Cabal legionaries and moves their arm back and forth. The legionaries respond by pushing open the doors with one arm, allowing you all to enter.
So, plan of action from here. Should I just go look for Eris while you guys figure out what you gotta do to get settled in or whatever?
I did alert Val that we were here, so...
Either way, we still got to get registered.
No,
I'm pretty sure Val will help you out.
I think I might, I'll go start looking for Eris while you guys go take care of that then. Please get a head start on that, find out where she might be.
Does she have any students? They might know where she is.
Last I knew, I was the last person she even fucking trained. She doesn't talk to people aside from Drifter, really. And then even at this point, it seems like she hasn't. So I don't know.
You step inside the walls of New... Hang on, let me change the music.
Hey,
I'm sitting here like, you can't be the only person.
One of the only people.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sitting here like, it hasn't even been like, what, a couple months since end of campaign 2.
You step inside the walls of New Reese. The view before you is unlike anything most of you have seen. The Shard of the Traveler taking up most of your view of the sky. The tall buildings and jump ships landing and taking off feels almost overwhelming at first. Before you is a bazaar. Market stalls with people selling fruits, vegetables, clothing, spices, and herbs. Non-risen civilians walking around. Guardians also occupy the busy streets, talking with one another. Others exchanging glimmer for supplies with the people at the market stalls, and others patrolling the streets. The last bastion of humanity feels alive despite the battle that took place almost 7 months ago. If there's any place to look for answers, this is probably it.
Ugh.
Rune.
Mm-hmm.
After a while, you hear the radio crackle with Val's voice. Sorry, I was in a meeting. I couldn't answer your call.
You're fine. I was just letting you know we were here. Stopped by your guards outside for a moment.
They didn't give you any trouble, did they?
You tried. But we met a guardian that was out on research. And they helped us in.
Good. Alright, this meeting's almost over. I'll be out soon.
Surprised you stayed that long in a meeting. Val will be with us shortly.
Good.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
I think for the most part, the 4 of us who aren't registered should probably wait here, and Artemis, who probably knows the city a bit, can try to find Eris, or at least people who know where Eris is.
Yeah, my first thoughts would probably be to check, like, where books are.
Library.
Maybe even find Ikora if she's available. She might know. She's reliable.
Also hasn't really been seen in a while.
What about Zavi?
He's currently babysitting baby Cade.
But where? Is he in the city?
You don't know.
I mean, well,
If we're gonna pretend to be
Wait.
Guardians, we might as well at least act like it.
Wait. There's a Cryptarch over here. Is it Rahul?
It is not Rahul.
what'd you do to him? Where'd you put him?
Nice me. Say, what you do with my boy?
We give him burnt cookies every Christmas, and you wonder why he doesn't show up.
But he likes the burnt cookies.
For some
Is
reason.
that canon?
Yeah, it's canon.
It is.
Oh my god.
We give him something called what is it? Is it the burnt edge transits that we give him?
What the fuck?
We
All right.
give him burnt cookies, and he likes them.
All right, to each their own. That's fair.
Are you going up to the
Then-
Cryptarch?
I want him to find somebody familiar that's been around that might know. Banshee? Is Banshee still around?
You can try. You can try to look around.
Yeah, like go over to the gunsmith, see if Banshee's over there.
Okay. On the other side of the Vanguard HQ, you see a market stall with a sign above it that says gunsmith. A guardian standing out front is handed a weapon by a shorter, dark-complexioned woman with curly hair. She wears a leather apron and gloves. She's as she's handing the weapon to the guardian and smiles and says, "There you go, good as new." The guardian nods, handing her a handful of glimmer, and walks off. The dwarven woman sees you approach and gives you a smile. "Welcome. Never seen you around here before. Nice to see some friendly faces."
Yes, I've actually been gone quite a while. Which begs the question: where's Banshee?
You look past her and see what looks to be an exo that is currently sitting on a chair. That looks to be Banshee. However, it almost looks like he is lifeless.
Oh no! What you
No,
doing to my
he's-
boy?
He touched Telesto one too many times. It's fine.
I'll accept that as a canon answer. I will accept that answer.
I was recently assigned the new gunsmith of New Reese. But
He's not done, is he? Like is he officially gone?
well, after the Battle of New Reese a few months ago, Banshee was badly damaged to the point where he was forced to shut down.
Nikki has an idea.
Broke my heart a little bit.
Okay.
Yep, I realize I'm going to help.
Have you ever? Did you just become just take over, or did you work with him for a while before?
I was working with him for a while. I was an apprentice.
Did he ever tell you about a special weapon he made? A gunblade?
He...
As he sets the gunblade on the counter.
Oh my, that's quite a nice weapon you got there.
Banshee helped me make it.
He's never really mentioned that one before. Although there are a lot of schematics that in his noggin that unfortunately I can't access.
I need to find somebody who's been around for a while. Do you maybe have any idea where Eris Morn might be?
Eris? That's a name that I haven't heard in a while. I'm not too sure where she is, where she might be, but I know that she has an apprentice. I see him once in a while. Runs an apothecary just around the corner.
Thank you. Might I ask you if you maybe want to look over my gunblade? Maybe just give it a little tune-up or something? Just double-check, make sure nothing's badly damaged. It's been a while.
Why, certainly. Of course I can.
All right. I will leave that with you, and I will come back once I go talk to this apprentice. I appreciate you.
Of course. Oh. I'm sorry. Vodani.
Ormus.
Can you spell it, Mr. DM? I've been trying to remember the name for the entire time.
Vodani.
Vodani?
Yep.
Nikki likes knowing names.
I had to admit, this is the first time I've actually seen a dwarf in my life.
One of a kind.
Good sand.
Actually, how many Levisus tieflings are around, though? Like, honestly.
Frick.
You're probably the only one.
I kind of have to say the same thing about Shatter Kai. Like, there's probably not many running around.
There's at least one more. Yeah.
They're all in the Shadowfell, as far as I can tell, probably.
Well, one of a kind, that's something I guess we have in common. Alright, I will return shortly.
Take your time.
Go to this apothecary. Where's the apothecary at on the map?
The apothecary.
Is this boy up here? Oh! It popped out.
Literally around the corner. Oh,
I'm gone! It's following me!
It's enormous.
It will swallow me. I can't even touch it now. It's like I got pulled in. I can't. Okay. It's like I got pulled into the fucking map layer. It was weird.
You got pulled into the Shadow Realm.
I really
You're
did,
going
though.
to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. Alright, while you're going there, what is everybody else doing?
I think we're waiting for Val to show up, right?
Shit, almost fell. Just totally fell into the chair. You better be my trap card. Spellbinding circle.
I'm absolutely antsy and on edge right now.
Okay.
100%. Because one wrong slip up and I could be dead.
Ronan's probably maybe 10 feet away from, or probably close by Rune, and is balancing an arrow on his left hand, because, why not?
You know what I just realized? Icebreaker's a very large gun and I'm a very small person.
Oh my god, I just saw the image of Remus.
He's under my desk now. Hey, like his head was between my desk and the arm of my chair, so if I moved it, I'm just gonna keep squishing his face, and I'm like, buddy, you gotta move.
No.
Your face, no.
And then there's the...
back up like 2 inches, and your head has got a whole open space behind you, but you have to put it right there.
Yeah, of course.
Is this
the only way you'll pay attention to him. I still love the guys asking for our inventories. The GIF.
Like, to be fair, I have all my stuff. Like, Icebreaker's very, very easily spotted on her back. It's like the toddler who's, or like a small kid who's like carrying their brother's backpack. It's almost too big for them.
What you got? A knife? No!
I have one of those too. It's in a sword. It's on my hip.
You know, what's funny is I can see this as Nightingale to Rune. What you got? A knife? No!
I have several of those,
Cut
actually.
there, a knife. No!
What do we do to people who are mean to us? Stab them with our knife?
Yes.
Actually, yes, I can agree.
Okay, I figured out the size of Icebreaker.
Oh no.
It's about 5 feet.
From like barrel to stock?
Yeah, barrel to stuff.
And how tall is
About
Rune?
5 feet.
For like 4'11"?
Jesus Christ.
It's like
It's bigger than her.
It's an inch bigger.
What
An
the
average guardian.
fuck?
An average guardian is about 7.5.
Yeah, Rune's not an average height guardian.
An average guardian is like 7'5"?
Yep.
It's tall
Holy
as fuck.
fuck.
Yo,
Yeah,
that
average
is
guardians are tall.
That is abnormally tall for a human.
I mean, exos that kind of make sense because you can build them taller.
it's-
And an awoken, I can see it
The-
because they're slightly altered humans and whatnot.
The humans range between 6 and 7 foot.
The reason why is because the traveler increased our lifespan, made us healthier, made us.
They shouldn't be guardians. They should be NBA players.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, yeah. I mean, look at their jumps.
You right.
They've got mad hawk.
No,
Mad hawk.
guardian basketball, bro.
Yeah.
Cool. That would be
That's an avenue
cool.
we need to worry about. We could worry about making our.
Wait, that's a
basketball team
that's a
later.
game in a way. We just don't throw the ball. We run bombs into places that explode.
All I'm saying is, you don't want to blink Guardian on the court. That's all I gotta say.
But yeah, no, Val
Already
and
dunked on.
Val and Rune are way below average size guardians.
Nah. Me as a fucking Dawnblade, fucking playing guardian basketball, that'd be disgusting. Icarus dashing my ass. Oh, bro.
No, it's the
Get your
strand
ankles broken
users.
in midair.
It's the strand users with grappling hooks. That's the big one.
Bro,
Or
it's
stasis
five,
just
goes
full
fast.
midair.
I'm just gonna go
Oh,
sit on
see,
this
see, feels kill time. Kill time for
here,
you.
and I'm gonna people watch.
You can shuffle my Yu-Gi-Oh deck for the past 5 minutes.
I
Ever
think I
since
was probably gonna end up going to the kiosk. I just want to check it out.
Okay.
Is the kiosk outside or inside?
It's inside, but
Oh,
you enter through these main doors that are just wide open. You see a lot of guardians just walking in and out of this place. You enter through the main doors into like a rotunda. Along the walls are terminals and large touchscreens displaying critical information like urgent patrols and bounties. This seems to be the place where guardians register themselves and their fire teams, but also obtain requisitions for missions. At the other end is a staircase that leads upstairs to a set of wooden doors guarded by 2 guardians.
Okay. You said that there is like a bounty board of sorts.
Yep.
Is it possible for me to search it or look through it? Something with it?
What are you looking for specifically?
Keywords would be cardinal and Africa.
So you're looking for people.
Yes. Or I'm looking for the key term cardinal and Africa, whether it's a person or not.
Well, you don't have to look very far for that. There is a cork board with dozens of papers with images of guardians. Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
All right. I just
Stars. Fatal song. In here. Yeah.
Well, how about this? What's your passive perception? If you already rolled, then you
17.
can just tell me.
my passive perception is 17.
Okay. You notice one poster that catches your eye. The image shows a slender feminine figure wearing a flat-brimmed Western-style hat with a feather on it. A mask that covers one side of their face. A dark cloak made of black feathers. Below it says, "Wanted by the Vanguard." The rest of it says, "Hunter, parentheses, unknown. Guardian ranking, unknown. Wanted for thievery of Vanguard and city property. Reward is 50,000 glimmer for information leading to arrest, or 100,000 glimmer for arrest, for self-arrest. Last seen 2 weeks ago."
Africa?
Hmm?
Or was it just
Last scene, not
Last seen
location.
in New Reese 2 weeks ago.
This is like a tangible piece of paper I can take, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it and pull out Quicksilver and just be like, you know,
Pull out Quicksilver and do what? You cut out.
yeah, and tell her you know what to do, and just transmat the paper away.
Okay. The paper disappears out of your hand.
And in the process, I also want to look for, seeing as how we are a bunch of misfits, I will actually be looking if any of us have bounties while I'm here.
You don't see any bounties for yourselves, but you do see bounty for a familiar face. An image of May. Above it says wanted by the Vanguard in Praxic order. Below the image says Mayfell, parentheses, SB. Guardian ranking Sigma. Wanted dead or alive for harboring a dangerous traitor and fugitive of New Reese. Approach with caution. Do not engage alone. Reward 500,000 glimmer.
I'm definitely taking this. And it's gonna spark a question. Who is the traitor? But that's
you
my
have
own internal monologue.
I have somebody who can answer that question for you.
As for everything else, if I am not seen with a bounty on my head,
Doesn't seem to be.
then I am going to go to the kiosk. Quicksilver is just chilling with me, and I'll be like, well, we're here and we're clean. Do we make a name? Public name?
Maybe a alias.
Alias, huh? Well,
Nightingale with an N.
son of a
Oh,
bitch.
jeez.
No. Replace the K with another N. 2 N's.
Nightingale.
Nightingale. Just make your alias Songbird.
Popsicle boy.
That's a personal nickname.
Yes, but I do like the songbird one.
But he doesn't like the name Songbird.
I know.
Exactly.
Nightingale personally doesn't like it.
That's why it's so
What
good.
would you think I'd do?
Could you imagine using an alias that you hate?
Nightingale wasn't exactly a name, it's just what people call me, I guess.
I mean, that's what you're known by. That's what I know you by.
Alright, I think I came up with something. And I'm going to sort of type in or on the terminal, and it's going to be Silver J.
Okay.
You said I wanted a name. Said for me to choose an alias. I think this will do.
Okay. As you enter your alias and register yourself, the terminal lets you know you will be contacted by a Vanguard or Praxis Order representative for evaluation sometime in the next week or two.
Always due process. I really hope it's the Vanguard, not the Praxis Order, because that could cause a lot of problems. Vanguard, I don't know. Praxis Order. You know it's taboo.
What is everybody else doing? I.e. Rune and Ronan.
I am waiting for Val because Val will tell me what I need to do, and I'm fidgeting with the hilt of the sword because I can't have my normal bodyguard out.
Okay.
Nah, you got me, because I'm standing roughly nearby, just balancing arrows on top of each other on my hand, because
I will, in code word, switch the communication line to May and Insomnia, and in code let them know that we have arrived in New Reese and I am waiting on Val.
Okay.
I wouldn't be smart enough to know what it is. I'd just be like, what is this? That's beeping.
It wasn't beeping, it's just in code word.
Oh, okay.
Directly to May.
basically we don't hear it. The only ones that need to hear it, hear it.
I thought it was like last time when you were pushing the button.
That was on Draven.
Oh.
The button is on Draven's mech.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
And when she activates it next, you won't understand it.
Probably.
Ormus. You make your way to where this, where you're told, where you're told this apothecary is. The apothecary stands at the edge of a quiet, narrow street. Its weathered stone exterior lined with creeping vines that have long taken root in the cracks of the building's facade. Above the wooden door is a faded sign swinging gently in the breeze, displaying the symbol of a mortar and pestle, a testament to the potions and remedies concocted within. Small iron-barred windows are darkened, making it difficult to see inside.
Not for me. I have some dark vision.
Dark vision is nice.
It's more that the windows are tinted.
Oh.
Excuse me, sir, that tint is illegal.
The cop grabbed me by the tints. Told me to take them off.
You got Michael badly with that one.
Yeah.
It was the grab me by the tints part. Oh shit, that was good.
Dick jokes and caffeine.
Are you stepping inside? Or are you...
Kicking that door down. No, I'm gonna calmly step inside.
Okay. As you step inside the apothecary, the door creaks ominously.
Quicks open.
Creaks open before closing behind you with a soft thud, sealing you into dark space, thick with aromatic ale. The dim light comes only from the flickering candles scattered across the cluttered shelves and tables, casting long, shifting shadows that seem to move on their own. A scent of dried herbs mixed with sharp tang of alchemical brews fills your lungs, almost overwhelming. The walls are lined with sagging shelves packed with glass jars, some containing preserved herbs, but others holding more unsettling things. Twisted roots, glowing liquids, even small pickled creatures floating in ambered fluids. Bottles of all shapes and sizes line the countertops, some softly bubbling with unknown concoctions. In the corner, you spot a weathered wooden counter beneath an ancient set of scales, and behind it a disordered pile of scrolls and tattered tomes. A faint, eerie hum seems to pulse throughout the room, as if the very walls are alive with whispers of forgotten magic. As you step deeper inside, the soft clinking of glass and gentle hisses echo around you, as if ingredients themselves are stirring at your presence. You hear a voice off in the corner behind a set of curtains that seem to lead to a back room. Be with you in a moment.
Yes.
Almighty.
Take your time.
The moment passes, the curtains part open, revealing a dark-haired, middle-aged tiefling with a short, pointed beard. He wears these purple and black robes with grayish pants. He enters the room with a serious look on his face as he eyes you. Steps onto the counter, wiping his hands with a cloth as if to have been working in the back. My name is Bjorn. How can I help you?
Yeah, I thought that description was familiar.
Called it.
Yeah.
Called that shit.
So I hear you are Eris's new apprentice?
I have been her apprentice for a while.
How long is a while?
Devon. Line.
Well, heck,
Director looks at the director. It's just the architect going.
I know. If we want to get technical, he's not an apprentice at this point. You had stated at near the end of campaign 2 that she had let him go from that.
He's still an apprentice.
Okay, if you want to say that.
Assistant to the regional heiress.
Let me just
Assistant to the
scroll up
regional
in our
hive
DMs
witch.
just to see if you would send me out anything about time.
We'll say 4 or 5 years.
All I know is
Somebody will get that reference that I made.
Shout out to you, random citizen.
We'll just say
Ormus.
2 to 3 years.
Yeah, time.
Woo time.
yeah, you never actually stated how long he was apprentice with. You just stated, hey, he was an assistant to Eris.
I'll
Around
tell you what,
2
they
to
would
3
have
years.
I'll say I wouldn't be that long, seeing the fact that my incident was only like 8 years ago, and she trained me for a little bit there, so it shouldn't be too long. I'm going home.
Just gonna go on.
Do you-
I didn't do it this time.
Do you happen to know where she is?
Question of the century. My question for you is, what is it you want with her?
Yep, that sounds like that.
He's gonna, Ormus is gonna put a little pulse of stasis in his hand. Well, she was the one who taught me how to use this years ago. But that's besides the point. We have something urgent going on she might be able to help us with.
And what does this urgent matter?
It's been a while. Refresh my memory, DM. What
We
exactly
have
were
an
we looking
item.
for arrows for?
The
We
artifact.
We have an item for
the
to look
artifact.
at.
That's okay.
Artifact.
Listen, I don't even remember what the fuck I did yesterday, okay?
Dude,
that's
I feel
fair.
that. I don't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. Did I eat breakfast yesterday? I don't know.
I don't, what I have for dinner last night.
I mean, when I'm literally just sitting here.
Don't be
every
offended. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning. Belgian waffles. Oh, that's right. Iron Man 3 reference for anybody out there.
Oh, that was
So put it in
great.
perspective to let you know, Michael, Rune has the artifact.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I just need to try and get a lead on where Eris might be.
I mean,
Actually, if
we
he
might
asked-
be
if he
able to
asked-
help. He
if he
might
asked for the
have
artifact,
help.
Oh, we'll
If he
get
has the
there.
artifact.
They're busy.
I
Yeah.
was letting you know if he asked about the artifact.
Okay.
I have it currently in my possession.
Yeah, so we have this artifact we found recently that's. Eris would probably be the best one to be able to help us figure it out.
And where is this artifact you speak of?
One of my fire team members actually has it.
Well,
They're actually, the rest of them are all off getting situated with getting guardian IDs and all that stuff. They're
Well.
new to the city.
I will be here. Come back whenever.
You know, I kind of forgot that I made him a little skeptical.
A little? A little.
That's fair. It was a lot.
Best representation of another player I've ever heard.
Ormus is gonna get on the headset and ask where you guys are.
At the, I think, Vanguard kiosk area.
Hey, I have a friend who sounds exactly like you. It's weird.
I can
You'll
o-
just
I
get-
I can only do two
I know,
voices.
it's
My
okay.
own and that.
It's okay.
But you do it so well.
Thank you.
Oh, I can
Are
remove
you
the
guys-
catalyst counter.
Specifically, Rune, are you all wrapped up over there? We need that artifact.
Not at the moment. Just waiting on Val to be done with the meeting. I can send it this
shouldn't-
way.
It should
I
be
can
a
send
quick
this all
walk
way.
just to go grab it, right? Like it's like right around the corner, I imagine.
You can, yeah, you can go get it.
Draven's got it. We'd have to manifest it here.
Oh.
Where are you? I'll bring it. And I'll let Val know where I'm going.
I'm practically around the corner at the apothecary.
I assume
Just
that
go
will be
past
easy
the
to find.
Very easy, just go past the gunsmith and keep walking a little bit.
We are on open comms, so Nightingale can hear, correct? Yes.
I mean, I'm with y'all. I'm just-
Well, you were in.
I thought you were in the
You were
building last
inside.
we knew.
We're outside.
Huh?
That's what making sure that you heard us.
Yeah, I probably would have walked outside after being done with my thingy.
Okay.
I mean,
And
unless,
we
you know,
can-
there's air conditioning in here, but I highly doubt it.
Probably is.
The door's open, so it's not gonna work. It's not gonna last very long. The doors are just
I
wide
mean,
open.
it's very comfortable out today. It's probably
you
like
live in a barn?
probably like
All right, so I'd say we
70s,
all just
low
go to the
70s.
kiosk. Not that we haven't forgotten about our buddies over down here, but I'm gonna assume they know where they're going once they get in the city. I'm sure Fernando knew where he was going as soon as he stepped foot in the city.
Oh yeah, probably.
Oh, probably.
Xerix is with them, so
They can deal with their own things.
We'll
It
find
is-
them later.
if we
They
need
know
them.
they have the comm signal. They know how to reach us if they need us,
Yeah.
Okay.
and we will check in with them after. So, apothecary time.
Yeah.
Bjorn, or sorry, Ronan and Rune. Nightingale, are you
Fine.
going too, or are you
yes,
staying
but
at the
actually,
Vanguard
no.
HQ?
I was gonna say, well, yes, but actually, no. Both my characters get to meet. Yay!
You know, I don't really like spooky, scary person, but I'll go along if the rest.
You can
All of
go
us
come
are
be
going.
moral support for me because this town makes me incredibly nervous.
Yeah, I'll go do that because she doesn't have her doggo.
Don't have doggo.
Just imagine walking into New Reese, everybody's like, "Look, it's Rude, get her!"
That's
Please
probably what
don't.
she was. That's probably what she was expecting, honestly.
Probably, maybe. I
I'm
don't know.
trying to be as Laylo as I can because, and as soon as Mr. Guard at the door was like, "Oh, the price to order," is like, I have to be incredibly self-conscious about what I do. Yeah. Okay, apothecary time.
Okay.
Apothecary.
So you guys go to the apothecary, opening the door into the shop, seeing Oramus talk with this dark-haired tiefling in these fancy robes. So these are the friends that you are talking about?
Yes. Rune? The artifact?
I will ask Draven to manifest the artifact for me. It's in his.
Keeping door closed.
You summon the artifact in your hand. It suddenly pulses this paracausal, a mixture of resonance and light energy just fills the space. Bjorn's eyes widen and his jaw slightly drops. Oh. That's the artifact.
You have any idea what it is?
Hey, you sound exactly like me.
It's a Spider-Man meme.
It is. It is. That's all that's running through my head right now as these two meet is the Spider-Man meme.
What's Bjorn's intelligence modifier? Are you able to pull that up?
What check are you making?
Arcana.
An Arcana check +7. Oh yeah, I did not skimp out. Oh no. What the heck did you
Yeah,
roll?
but the DM has to roll, and if the DM rolls bad, the DM rolls bad.
15.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad.
No, it's not.
He
Don't scare us like that.
tries to reach over and try to touch it. If you want my help to know what it is,
I can tell you what it does without you touching it.
do
Because
tell.
the last time we touched it, we fainted. So I don't think you want that to happen to you.
Yeah, we don't really need to
It-
explain to the Vanguard. Might on the floor unconscious.
It gave us new abilities that aren't exactly guardian abilities. Have one that's peg.
I was gonna say, to show it off, I'm going to cast a minor illusion of like him standing in my palm.
And where
But-
did you find this?
Well, technically, we stole is not necessarily the word. We took down
Liberated?
Word.
a Shadow Legion base.
A pretty
Recently.
big one.
In Scotland. And it was in there, hidden in a chest. And we were given a vision when we fainted. It's not a complete artifact, it's missing pieces.
You are right to seek Eris Morn. She definitely would know more about this.
Why do I sound so blunt?
Fortunately, I know where she is.
And
Not the-
now comes the buds, and we don't have transportation to get there.
Unfortunately, the problem
There
is
we are.
getting to her. For the past 6 months, Eris has been stuck in the Feywild. Multiple times I have gone to the Vanguard and the Praxic Order for help, but bureaucracy being bureaucracy, they didn't see it as an urgent issue,
So they're stonewalling you.
basically. So I have been trying to save up enough glimmer to purchase a scroll of plane shift and rescue her myself. But as you can see, business has been slow.
Now it makes sense why Bjorn's running a potion shop.
If the Shadow Legion were trying that hard to keep this artifact a secret, seems very important.
It does seem that way.
I'm going to let Draven put it away.
So there's the question of where is Eris?
Question is
Alex.
how to get her here. How did she get there in the first place?
She was communing back and forth with a kitsune that she knew in the Feywild, that I knew as well. I was a fire team along with her, and I was in fact one of the guardians in the fire team that took down Rolk. She has been in communication with this kitsune and has traveled back and forth. But the last time she went, for some reason she couldn't return. As if she was being blocked. In fact, none of my friends who I know from the Feywild I've seen in the last 6 months.
So it sounds like we need to find a way there.
I know a way there. The problem is earning enough glimmer to get there.
How much are you missing?
So far, I have earned 200,000 glimmer. I need 300,000 more.
That is a lot of glimmer.
It is.
What in the world in the traveler's name costs that much glimmer?
A scroll.
You try shifting planes.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What?
It is a scroll that transports you from one plane of existence to another. Very
And this-
expensive, not very easy to come by. But
500,000 glimmer sounds cheap for that powerful magic.
But I do know of a way to earn that much glimmer.
Continue.
Are you all registered as a fire team?
Not
That's what
yet.
we're working on.
Well, you're going to have to if you are able to participate in Vanguard operations.
Immediately is looking towards Nightingale and Rune like, I know these two are not going to like this.
I'm looking away as if I didn't already do that. Directly avoiding eye contact.
Is there not another way?
There is another way that I know, that I can think of. The way we got to the Feywild in the first place, or the stories that I heard from the fire team that I helped defeat Rourke with. They managed to reach the Feywild through a device called the Cocytus.
And where would that be?
It is currently in possession of the Awoken.
It's in not a place that we can necessarily reach it.
In the reef, most likely.
Again, transport issue.
Yeah. We've got two options, equally not good.
I suspect none of you are fond of the Vanguard.
Is slowly taking the Vanguard badge off.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yes, I had it to see if we could just get in with it, but it didn't work. Whatever. Had it to help Crow find someone.
I'd start to speak, but I don't know if I can speak in present company. I don't know this man.
To be honest, I am done trying to negotiate with the Vanguard and the Praxacorda.
Finally, you're starting to speak some sense. How about we go find these reef people?
We
need
don't have a ship,
transportation.
Nightingale.
But that's much easier to do than
That's just as expensive as the scroll.
I said much easier to steal than a scroll.
You sure they're going to let us waltz into their hangar and steal a ship?
You want to try stealing the scroll instead?
I should just let him do it. See how it goes for him.
I agree with you, Artemis.
I don't see anybody else throwing any options.
Maybe that's because we're trying to think of something logical. And that won't get us shot.
I'm gonna step away from the group while they're debating and radio Val. How much longer is your meeting going to last?
We're almost done.
We have an urgent question. Something we need to solve
Give me about
outside of
10, 15
Vanguard.
minutes.
outside of Vanguard. Please don't let your husband know you're coming to find us.
Oh, don't worry, he won't.
Wait, I have a very important question for you.
Sorry,
I'm sorry.
Bjorn.
Bjorn.
Ronan
My
takes
question
10
is-
takes it.
How long did you say she's been gone?
6 months.
You know, I always thought the Vanguard were all high and mighty. Why haven't they done anything yet?
They haven't deemed it
Bureaucratic
important.
nonsense. They didn't see it as urgent.
They're more worried about things that aren't a problem than things that are a problem.
It could be a problem they don't know about, though. And that is a bigger issue.
You'd think they'd care about someone who...
Bjorn, I'm gonna ask you something, and I need you to be as crystal clear as possible. Who's in charge here?
Who is in charge of the city, or
Who's in charge? Who's making these decisions? Because this doesn't sound necessarily like Vanguard policy. This doesn't sound necessarily like...
well,
This sounds praxic to me.
You would be correct. Because ever since the Praxic Order...
They don't like the Praxic Order either. They know.
No,
They know.
they don't.
I agree with the doggos.
Ever since the Praxic Order stepped in to assist in Vanguard and city issues, their council sort of grew. So not only is it Vanguard Talkul, Vanguard Petrichor, Vanguard Crow, but there is also a fourth who is the leader of the Praxic Order.
Oh, now we're getting something. And who might this person be?
It is a tiger man named Axius.
What are you planning, Nightingale?
Can you spell that, Mr. DM?
Axius.
Would Oramus maybe recognize that name given his years of bounty hunting?
Make a history check.
Oh boy. Are you good at history?
You know who is
You
good
got
at
this.
history? Is Rin.
Yeah.
I made her good at history. She's knowledgeable. 15 on the die. And Rin pretty much giving me that knowledge. Would you just count that as like helping for advantage, or how'd you do that? Would you just have Rin make the roll instead?
I would just have it. I'll count it as helping.
Okay.
So
With the bonus, that is a 19.
Total?
Die. Yes.
You don't recognize the name, but you recall a flashback to when you were handed over the bounty of hunting down May. You remember the paper that was slipped over to you for you to sign accepting this bounty was a furry hand that was
oh no.
that had like orange fur
That's
and
what
like
for.
black stripes on it, and
That's
these
what I was
sharp
looking for.
claws.
So you potentially have met him.
Yes. I think I know who that bastard is. I can
No, it's a
only
tiger man.
I can only venture a guess.
Oh, what's it? Were his hands the correct way around?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Rune, that might have been the one who gave me the bounty.
Oh.
As I've said
So,
before, this town is very
from-
good at not appreciating what their saviors have done for them.
From what I remember, I didn't see a face, but I did see a hand, and it was tiger-like.
So we really need to be cautious about how we step around here.
Yeah.
Very much
at
so.
least-
Corruption when I see.
Which actually makes me think they might be looking for me in the city if they know I'm here at all. You guys might want to stay away from me. I had to go pick up my gunblade actually.
Just wait for Val to get back.
It's only been like half an hour.
Yeah, Val will be here shortly.
We can trust
want-
Val at least.
Yeah,
We
I'm
can
just
trust
worried about
Val.
the Praxic Order. If they know I'm here, they might come looking for me because they know I'm not doing that bounty anymore.
Well, that's
Wow.
all.
And if they are pretty much in charge of the city and we went to the gate guy, I'm sure they probably know I'm here.
At this point,
You could always
There's
just
a
tell them the disc got
probability.
broken. We have been quite a lot of fight. You could have dropped it. You could have gotten run out.
Is-
I'm worried they know about any of you guys, though.
The well,
they
Unless they
probably
can
know.
unless they can track you, as long as I don't do what I'm good at here, I should be fine.
I don't know if they were tracking me before I broke it.
No.
They could have been tracking me with that.
We're better together, not apart. We are stronger as a team than we are individually. So let them come if they need to.
Well,
We're still technically missing a vital member of our fire team who can't be present because of seeing eyes. I do hate it a lot.
well, let me reiterate our options. We are currently stuck in a corrupt bureaucratic city.
Great.
Your friend is on hold. But she
Yes,
will
but she
probably be our
has-
only acting.
She also has a ship.
Indeed.
She might be able to get us to the
Not
Awoken.
only that, but Vanguard. On the bright side, I did a little digging. And you might want to see this while we are currently in a closed space. And I'm going to pull out May's bounty.
What are you thinking?
I'm saying, when I did a little searching, I did searching on all of us. But
You didn't
my
see
question
bounty
to you,
for us, okay.
Rune, is this says that May is harboring a traitor. Or at least that's what they labeled it as. What does that mean to you?
So, Insomnia's only been there the one time, right? And that was the night that I called May after the Shadow Legion attacked. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So
while
Nightingale
you,
hasn't met.
No, that's fine. While you were hungover and sleeping, May showed up at Gambler Seclude with my other sister, her partner, Insomnia, who is not a traitor by any means. She did do some not so great things and repented and was actually standing with Val when the last city fell. She was lightless and she took in a shard of darkness. So she does what I do. And so the practical labeled her as a traitor because of that. Which is
Idiots.
ungodly stupid.
You don't have to explain the Prexic order to me, unfortunately. But
Now
that does
that
beg
May has a big heart and took in Insomnia and has been taking care of her and me, they're now after one of their most valuable guardians for treason.
Which
And they're incredibly...
I haven't even met y'all.
You're forgiven for that.
What does the bounty say
You got-
on that poster? What's the amount?
500,000.
500,000.
The exact amount.
Is that dead or alive?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. DM, I know about the last time the Prasic Order attacked May, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Can I warn them about that? Or
Yeah.
is that... Okay. So, just a forewarning. I know, Ormus, you've worked with them as a bounty hunter, but I don't know how much you know about what they're doing. And I kind of look towards Bjorn before I say anything.
Believe me, I dislike the Vanguard and the Praxic Order as much as all of you.
Good, so we're free to we can speak freely. They have developed a... Is it like a liquid? Like a
Mhm.
a drug of sorts that they inject into your system, and it shuts off your light. it makes you lightless.
Okay, now that's making me want to kill them.
Before May started actually training me to fight with my abilities, she was attacked in town? In Near East? Was she in Near East?
Kind of on the outskirts.
On the outskirts. She was getting supplies for Insomnia and I. She survived, luckily enough. But they're incredibly dangerous. And they made the statement that it was on Vanguard authorization. And I'm beginning to think it is not Vanguard authorization.
I'm beginning to think so too.
Actually,
Because, as far as I'm aware, May had a friend within the Vanguard who stood with Val when the last city fell. I don't believe they would turn that quickly on their friend. At least I want to believe they would.
should we?
But if it's-
What is it?
They're in the Vanguard. They're a member of the Vanguard.
Maybe
That's Val's call to make.
I got that done.
So, like I said, I'd like to wait on Val for her opinion on how we proceed through the city. I don't necessarily want to register with the Vanguard where our name is attached to anything if we can help it,
That's fair.
because that just gives them power that I don't believe that they should have.
Good idea, Quicksilver. You saved my life.
You hear over the comms Val's voice. All right, I managed to get out of the meeting. Where are you at?
Beyond's apothecary, just down the street.
All right, I'll be there.
This is a secure channel, right? Okay.
We made sure of it.
I believe
This is how we've been communicating with Val the entire time.
every channel she has dealt with is secure.
Just making sure.
Well, yes, that's how we were able to get Val's attention when things went haywire with my guardian abilities, and how May has been able to keep in contact with Val to stay updated on the city itself. Because she still cares about the city, it's her home.
That's fair.
Or a home. It's not her home, it's a home.
Well, if you trust them, I would trust them.
About maybe 5 or so minutes pass by as Val opens the door, closing it quickly behind her, checking down the street. Okay. It's nice to see you again, Rune, as she goes over and gives you a hug.
It's nice to see an actually loyal face in the city, outside of our own.
A friendly one.
Well,
Reading.
it depends on who you ask if she's friendly or not.
She seems friendly to me, so as
Hoppies
Ronan
and
is walking,
Hoppies and popcorn might think so.
All right.
at this point, Ronan is walking towards the door and is keeping an eye out the window just in case.
I don't mean to break up the family reunion, but we might
I know.
have to cut to the chase. Here, I am so sick and tired of breaking up. I am so sorry.
You're fine. I'm gonna summon the artifact real quick because I know Val hasn't seen it.
Mhm.
This is why we're here. I don't know if the Vanguard heard of a Shadow Legion base in Scotland being utterly destroyed.
Flooded.
There
up.
was
There was a
we
lot.
did
kind
that.
of word of that going around, yes.
Ivy did that.
Hello, we're the perpetrators.
Oh, shit.
This was in it. And it gave us abilities that aren't Guardian abilities. And Drifter sent us to speak to Eris. But Bjorn says Eris has been trapped in the Feywild.
Fortunately, I can confirm this.
Great.
About 6 or 7 months ago, we, for whatever fucking stupid reason, the Vanguard cut all communication with people of the Feywild.
Why?
Saying that they were, according to our Praxic Order representative, stating that they presented a threat to humanity. Since they had access to the light, and they were able to easily cross paths between here and the Feywild, they were deemed untrustworthy.
Didn't they help us save the city?
Yes, I've been trying to wrap my head around this as well. But being a guardian, I can only do so much.
You know, I've only ever heard stories about this and that, good and bad, about the Vanguard. Whether it's Praxic Order propaganda or truth. I'm starting to believe that maybe I don't know, maybe you're not so bad after all. But I know
It seems
the
more
Praxic
like the.
Order.
That's what I'm saying. It seems like more like the Praxic Order is our issue than the Vanguard for the most part.
Wait, didn't you say that there was somebody on the Vanguard who was loyal to May at one point?
Unless she's still loyal to May. That's Fire Team Arrows, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Val, is Petrichor still loyal to May?
It's strange. It's almost like as soon as the Praxic Order stepped in and became part of this council, it's almost like he just disassociated himself. It's almost like
Maybe
a switch was turned on to where he no longer sees people as friends. Just...
You know,
What about the...
hang on. If they're able to make what they've made and they used it on May, is it really far-fetched that they could have done something to the minds of the Vanguard? Is Crow still your Crow, or is he acting out of character?
It's almost like
You
he's
know him.
acting out of character.
Great.
Then the Vanguard's not our problem.
It never was.
I never
So, who
realized
wants
it
to go
until
target?
you said it out loud.
Who wants to go target practice?
Oh god.
We can't take down the Praxic Order.
No, if we start trying to shoot
But-
up this place,
Wait,
we
So,
will.
would May have told me anything about the fire team that helped save the city?
Which fire team?
Dauntless Blade? No.
Dauntless Blade. Yeah, Dauntless Blade.
Okay,
No,
I was correct about that.
Dauntless Blade. Yeah.
better men. man.
What information are you trying to, like,
Members of it, probably.
members?
Because if there was anything that she may have learned from listening to or talking to Val about meeting the said Kitsune and how maybe there's something interesting, maybe there's something tied to the reason why they shut her out specifically.
Can you
Hold
repeat the
on.
question?
What it to see this? Can I think back to the conversations that I may have ever heard between May and Val, or May telling me stories about what happened with not the last city, but in New Reese a few months ago? Because I was alive during that time.
Mhm.
I was also
So-
alive during that time.
Is there anything that maybe because they specifically cut communications with the Feywild, but there has to be a reason. Why them specifically? When that team was vital to the Traveler being brought back here. So why would they cut off communication with people they literally owe their life to?
Yeah.
I'm a very perceptive person, whether they want me to be or not.
Yeah.
It may not have been anything May actively told me, but if she's been having conversations, I have a passive 19 perception.
Okay.
So I actively listen to May and Insomnia's conversations quite often when I'm
Okay.
working.
Fair.
So I would say make a history check, probably.
Okay. Ooh, let's let fate be our guide and roll the mention of Raven dice.
Oh, she doesn't like me.
Nat
Did you just
20.
get a natural 20?
No, but that is as high as I can roll without a natural 20. That is a 24.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Thinking back to any conversations that May or Val might have had.
It could have even been Insomnia and May in passing.
Mm-hmm.
Because May's only recently become, like, wanted by the Vanguard.
Mm-hmm.
The Praxic Order. We just say that.
Yeah. That's why I said Vanguard in quotations.
Keeping May and Val have kept in touch every so often, not too often, just to not break any
Yeah.
cover that they might have. But it seems as if the reason why they cut any communications with the Feywild is kind of what Val explained earlier, that
They're a threat to humanity.
they're a threat to humanity despite
Saving their
Traveler-
ass.
despite saving their ass. But how they see it is that if they have power and they are able to cross planes of existences into the material plane, what's stopping them from just causing a full-on war with the Feywild and humanity? That is the way that the Vanguard sees it.
They're fear-mongering.
Very much so.
So, I think the best course of action is we need to talk to them. We need a way to communicate with them. If anybody could possibly right wrongs, wouldn't it be the ones who've been wronged?
Good luck getting a meeting with them.
We're not talking about talking to
Beyond
the fire
knows-
team.
Yeah. Those in the Feywild. Beyond knows the location.
Oh, are you talking about meeting with the Vanguard or?
Yeah. No. Meeting
No.
with those that are trapped.
Oh,
Basically talking with Bjorn's old fire team.
Because I don't
Well,
see
you
how
have-
they're actually blocking.
You do have one of the
The
fire team
Archfey
here in the
from
city,
getting out.
technically.
What'd
Arctos
you
runs
say?
the Crucible now, so he's around.
I don't see how they could be. Nikki, don't see how they're blocking her
Communication.
from. She can cast sending. Sending goes across planes of existence.
Yeah.
Yep.
there is
She can also. She is also plane shifting. So
someone who I am specifically trying to purchase the scroll of plane shift from. He was the curator for any magical items that the party needed. He is in fact in the city, but has had to change locations and only is open once a week. And the week that they are, and the day that they are open, they change locations as to not give themselves away.
So the practice order can't capture them, probably.
Exactly.
So they may be actively communicating with your friends.
It's quite possible.
Hold on a minute. Are we about to get ourselves involved in a civil war?
Or actively preventing one.
Is your entire fighter team stuck there, or is there maybe one of them here too? Are they all over there?
No, just the kitsune named Lorelei and the shifter named Hugo.
Who's
That's my boy.
what was part of the team?
There was a bear man named Arctos who is currently running the Crucible. Urdu, who lives with Jeff, the person that I am trying to purchase the scroll of plane shift from.
Yeah.
Myself, obviously.
No.
Who else? Sorry.
Renault.
Oh yeah, Renault.
Oh yeah.
Renault's probably not in the city, to be fair.
No.
And
Definitely
Drandle! Where's my bro, Drandle?
Do you think Renault would have stayed in the Feywild, or did he come back?
He's back.
No. He
Okay.
probably
See-
went back
There
to his
is-
home.
Oh,
Continue. Mr. D, I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. Then there is Renault, who is part of a civilian militia, but does not operate within the city.
Hmm.
So
You said there was a bear man that runs the Crucible?
can you get your other friend here? This place seems a better place to talk.
Preferably on stable comms.
They can connect over stable comms. We just connect over quiet frequencies.
Maybe Arctos can take a little lunch break or something and come talk.
I mean, if you mention the right word, because
Yeah.
his best friend has been trapped for 6 months.
Oh.
That's his best fucking friend.
Does he
Oh,
fucking know about that?
Oh, he knows. Oh, yes.
Oh, he's
he-
not happy.
Bring me
Arctos
the
not
bear
happy.
man.
He's just
Bring
a
the bear man.
Oh no, not just a bear man. He's a grumpy bear man. Oh no.
I'm pretty sure.
Probably couldn't be constantly on
You know-
fire,
You know,
raging.
you asked if we're going to be part of a civil war or preventing one. I don't think it's a civil war. I think it's... I personally have a vendetta against the Praxic Order.
Well, that being idiot.
And anything that I can do to throw a wrench in their plans, I want to do.
You know,
Seems
I've been
fair.
thinking something in the back of my head this entire time.
What's
I
that?
did
Yawn.
get that bounty from them originally, and that's how I met you guys. There's a possibility I might be able to somehow still talk to them in a way and maybe get something out of them without them knowing.
But what if
Potentially,
we-
but
As
we also run
as the backup, as just like a secondary
That's-
thing. Maybe keep
I
that
would make
going.
that a last resort.
because there's always
Because
the problem
I-
of them turning you
I don't
against
want-
us.
I don't want to put you on the firing line, and if we know that they're messing with people's heads mentally, I don't want that to happen to you for not going through with your bounty.
There's not much else that he can do to mess with my head. My brain's already fucked up. But you guys,
Last resort.
specifically you, Rune, with explaining what May has done, it won't happen. They won't turn me against you guys. There's no
Who
way.
knows?
Let's make that a last resort, and if we are in a dire need for information, we can hold that in our
Yes.
pocket.
The way I think I would go about it would probably be go to the place that I originally met them for that, and just maybe wait and see if one of them pops up.
Bjorn, would you
I
like to
love-
get your friends together and see if we can come up with a really fun plan?
Is there room enough for me to summon Raven in this shop?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Bjorn.
Better man.
I'm gonna do something because I need. If we're gonna help you, you need to know who we are.
Oh,
Draven.
boy.
And I'm gonna step to the side and let Draven make his grand appearance in his mech.
That is exactly what I thought was going to happen.
You summon Draven, this hulking mech The
this is the
floorboards
first
rumble.
one.
Boy.
This is the first time May's or Val's really seen him in action.
Oh, no.
The floor rumbles. The floorboards rumble at the sheer weight of this Hellhound mech appearing in front of Bjorn. Bjorn is just still leant over the counter and just... That's fucking cool.
Oh,
It
And
is.
I'm gonna let Draven enter the because he has to summon it and then enter the mech.
That's really fucking cool.
If
So I'll
only
find
we
a member
could
of our
get
fire team.
If only we could convince her to
just-
make one for each of them.
Just be.
It's so
Yeah.
much work. Let's
I
be
could
real.
help. I could help.
You can't read my schematics.
Could you imagine each of our ghosts having
Hey,
a mount
hey,
like that
don't
and
think I
then doing
haven't-
similar things
don't-
in our subclasses?
Don't think I haven't thought of this idea. But after campaign 3, I told you guys somebody's gonna be preparing for fucking war in campaign 4.
Could you imagine
you
us riding in on a pack of hellhounds that would be matching our elements?
Oh boy.
But what if
Amazing.
so what if they were jumped from a pyramid ship, like an infantry, like the cavalry? Trust me. Anyway, I'm planning on things. Little Witness is working.
I want mine to be a giant hawk so I can ride on it and fly.
So I guess we're really doing this. I don't think we ever gave you... Did we? I don't think we ever gave you our names, did we?
I did. I was nice.
Or at least I didn't. Hey, okay.
I didn't either. You'll find. Except my name was spoken when Val stepped through the door.
Yep.
That's fine.
So you're Rune. You're Ronan.
That would be correct.
You already met me.
Yes, Bluey.
That's actually part of my last name, actually. Ormus Bluevein, if you will.
Oh wait, you have
Yeah,
a
that's a really accurate last name, Ormus.
It really is.
Kitty.
What can I say?
Oh, bye, Kitty.
Hi, Beats. Yeah, she's been a butt. Keeps scratching at my door to get in.
Oh, she wanted in, did she?
But then 5 minutes
Ormus.
later, she'll want to get out.
And who are you?
What are you?
Lay your butt down.
Tap Nightingale. Talking to you, buddy.
give me a second.
She's not patting him. She's tapping him.
Well, while he is taking a second, I guess I'll pull out Rin and introduce her.
Okay,
5 minutes.
you're good.
5-minute break.
So, alright, so this means it gets us time to brain rot and fuck around.
No, like, okay. So,
Oh, God.
FYI,
Actually, maybe
You're
think
fine.
of a plan what we're gonna do.
DM will be back in about 5 minutes. He's gonna help. I think he's helping his mom with something. No,
Probably.
I wasn't incorrect when I said I have been planning, depending on how the end of this campaign goes, to outfit you guys for the final battle, since we won't actually actively be using you guys as characters. My plan is to actually actively outfit my inner circle, which is my current fire team.
All I will say is, Mono's
Don't worry,
not gonna go for the mech at all.
That's
I can
okay.
just see-
This,
Well, she
might be
might.
the deciding.
If
this might be
you
the
can manage to
deciding factor
convince
why I
her-
bring in the campaign 4.
She might.
That might be a deciding
Draven
factor.
might be able to convince her.
Still love that we're
Worshipping our
Worshipping
ghost?
that-
Yes.
yes, our ghost specifically.
Yes. Definitely
Like-
Grumpy Sunshine. It's great. But yeah.
And I
Somebody
love
was talking
that.
to me about
And
something.
then-
What was that?
And then
Bjorn,
and then
Bjorn
on the
had asked
side,
for your
but-
name.
Ran will be like the
we'll get
counselor.
back to
She
that.
is the mediator. She wants to be friends with everybody, just make sure everybody gets along.
Yeah,
that's
Because
me.
she's my support person.
I
Go.
still love that Ronan is Rune's gay best friend who isn't gay.
Yeah.
Like that is great in my head because that's
Dude,
awesome.
I feel like now thinking about it, it's like there's that, and then we're having like I'm having this meltdown conversation later, and like Ormus comes in to ask Roden something, and he just sits down and gets the tea while he's there.
he's there just because he wanted to talk to Ronan as well. Nightingale tries to enter Ronan. No, leave. No.
No, she's mad at you. Go away.
We just got to
it is, and Artemis is still here. It is because she's not.
So what I'm hearing is our plan
have
is we need to get. Yes. Continue. Sorry, Michael.
I just forgot. Never mind.
So our plan is we get Bjorn to bring in Urdu and Arctos.
Arctos. Oh god, that's most of campaign 2 meeting campaign 3. I love this. Where's John?
I gotta work on my deep voice. Hold on. I don't have voice modded for Arctos.
Well, that's the DM's job now.
It is.
Good luck with that, Felix. He does not have the depth for that one.
It's fine. We know what it's supposed to be. Speaking of multiple characters, I don't know who watches Critical Role, by the way. Campaign 3, where they're at now, they're doing like a 3-prong attack with 3 different strike teams. Strike Team 1 is Campaign 1 team. Strike Force is Campaign 2 team. And then it's Campaign 3. And so the Mighty Nine just met Bell's Hells, and they are playing their characters in character, so they've had to have multiple conversations.
As each other.
So like Jester met Ferd, and like Matt was like, you know what? I didn't really realize what I was doing. And he's like, then the moment I saw Fern shake Jester's hand, he goes, oh no. Because you've got the Feywild Satyr who likes to steal things, and then the Trickery Domain Cleric who likes to just draw dicks on everything. And those two are going to be the best of friends, and it's going to be terrifying.
Yes, I still love that Mighty Nine have met Percival.
They have, and so has Bell's Hells.
Yep.
Bell's Hells have met Percival, Pike, Vex, Keyleth, and Grog. They've seen Vax. They've not seen Scanlan. Vax got turned into an Orby.
What?
So they've seen. So where they're at. So he is a battery for the current device that the BBEG is using.
Oh.
So they had Keyleth, Keyleth was with them, and that was all part of Ludinus's plan. Campaign 2 name. Ludinus's plan. And so like Keyleth got knocked from rock elemental, earth elemental form to near dead in like 1 round of attacks. Which is a lot of damage if you don't know. And so Vax appeared.
I mean, that's a level 20 character almost dying in 1 hit. That's ridiculous.
The character who took her down had essentially enhanced abilities like an Echo Knight.
Oh no.
And she was a fighter, and she had poison blades, and so she did 8 attacks in 1 round.
Gross.
And just pretty much almost killed her. So yeah.
So now campaign 3
now
campaign 2 are doing Arctos.
This is the size of Vax right now. He's just a little bit baby.
Oh, Nikki.
Yeah.
I figured out, I didn't realize that they actually took Michael Cole off of Raw and moved him to SmackDown. He hasn't been on SmackDown in years. I realized who they put on to replace him. It's Joe Tessitore, who is one of the best fucking sports commentators out there of all time.
Interesting.
It's gonna be great hearing him.
Nightingale was introducing himself.
Yes.
I'm just tapping his arm because Bjorn is asking his name. Brian, that's your cue.
Oh, sorry. When I was tapped out, I was like, oh, well, they'll let me know when they get... Oh, hi. Yes. Anyway, we are here.
He's introduce yourself. Your name.
Well...
For your name.
What is your name?
Somebody get me something on his name. He forgot his name.
Your name is Nightingale.
Yeah, my name is Nightingale. Whatever. Move on from that. It's not as important. I'm trying to figure out my... So...
Yes.
It's not important. He was literally asking your name.
Yeah.
I need to know who I'm working with if I can trust them.
I meant for the stream not to focus on that. It's not. We already know who I am.
Yeah, but Bjorn is asking your name.
I said it's Nightingale. Moving on.
Very well.
It's Nightingale.
Yeah, it's Nightingale.
So, would you like to gather the remaining 2 members of your team that are here and see if they have any idea on our best course of action? Because I know the idea.
I know that Arctos is currently hosting a crucible event that might net some glimmer.
I'm gonna look to Oramus. You want to join?
No.
Sounds like one you and I could do.
That sounds like unnecessary attention.
How does it sound like unnecessary attention?
We're trying to get
You're
his
good
attention.
at what you do.
Sadly, yes.
So
If you get his attention, you'll get everybody else's attention.
I'm already known. Like I'm known threats. People know who I am. I have I'm registered and everything. Have been for years. So because I participate in a crucible event, I draw attention to myself.
I said because you're good at what you do.
If y'all did not register as a fire team yet, you could enter as independents and secretly work together.
And that's what I was thinking.
Some of you can.
It is sort of a free-for-all, what you call battle royale type crucible event that might pay some pretty healthy amounts of glimmer.
What's the top 3 prizes? Or is it just the top prize?
The top prize, it's some sort of sniper rifle I've seen around.
Do we need another one? We'll look at Rune's back.
Did the device?
Called, it was previously called Trophy Hunter, but I think they now call it Headhunter.
What's really fun is I could just see Val like paying attention to the sniper on Rune's back, like, hey.
I don't even think I can even use sniper rifles. I'm like 95%
Abigail's
sure.
face just goes straight, and he's like, I'm in.
You had sniper rifle, and now you want a new gun.
No.
The top prize,
Trophy hunter.
I believe, is the sniper rifle as well as 100,000 glimmer. Second place, I believe, receives 50. Last place, I believe, receives 25.
That's over half of what we need left.
If we each come in the top 3 places, then we have all 3 top prizes. Then
Yes.
that's a good chunk.
There's that, or if we had an unmanned ship or ship,
Unmarked.
could go. I see. And well, I mean, to be fair, how odd would it be for Bjorn and their team to leave in their own ship?
It'd be pretty weird. Draw a lot
Why
of
would he leave?
attention.
I'm pretty sure.
It has a stealth drive.
I was gonna say even
If
then
it's
they're
still
probably keeping
around.
it close. Yeah.
Our ship is still around. Urdu has it now. We didn't crash it.
You technically
Urdu would have
did.
taken. Alright.
Did we?
No. It stayed in one piece. I scratched it. It didn't crash.
Either way, I'm pretty sure the Praxis Order is keeping a very close eye on that ship to make sure that fire team doesn't leave.
Yeah, because it has a stealth drive, I can imagine that they would be keeping it under wraps.
Yes.
Well, the team would. Oh, it does.
Things were better without the Praxic Order. Less rules, regulations, all this nonsense.
Well, if you guys are wanting to go through the Crucible, I wish you all the best of luck.
Sorry that you can't join. I'm pretty sure they won't allow you to use the mech.
It's not even the mech is the issue.
I was trying to not
gonna-
mention that.
We're safe here.
Ugh.
We brought out the artifact.
Besides,
I meant
if she
I
were
was
to-
more
if she
referring
were
to
mind,
your.
they'd whip our
Yeah.
asses.
Bjorn, can we
Maybe.
trust you? We've gotten this far. We need a sign of your trust.
Do I need to
a sign of
state
your
again
trust.
how much I dislike
He's-
the current Vanguard and Praxic Order?
Words
I mean,
are
he's
good.
been working behind their back to make money to go get his friends.
He has, so that's something.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Oh,
You know, the same friends that the Praxic Order are supposedly blocking there.
Oh, I know what I can do while you guys are fighting.
Talk to Urdu or talk to the other member.
I can talk to one of them.
Yeah, one of them be busy running the thing. Speaking of that, before we go do that, I do need to pick up my gunblade before we go do
But
that.
if Erdia's with Jeff, we may not be able to find her.
That's fair.
But if she's here and she's not with Jeff, she might be with Arctos.
That's
or at the very least, Arctos might know how to get a hold of her, if anything.
Well,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. While he's running the
Sure, they have
event,
a way to stay in contact.
I could be cautious and bug his ear quietly.
That's true.
I could ask him for you.
You can go with me to ask and talk and let him know that we do have a team. That way we have a sign of our trust that we're with you. As another sign of our trust, I'm just gonna manifest one of the... Currently it's the shurikens, just spin it around my finger and make it disappear.
Oh, okay.
Oh well, then he needs to know who he's dealing with. And know
Not fair.
that if the wrong people find out that we've been communicating, your head is now alongside us. Sorry.
Congratulations, you signed your death warrant.
It's almost like a new Fae contract. you know about her power, and you're just stuck.
You're fucked.
Well, everyone in this room knows, so it's only fair. And if we're going to be
Did Val
fighting
know?
out... Yes, Val does.
Okay.
Val knew the day that I found out about it.
Okay. I didn't know that. I just knew that the fire team itself.
You think May wouldn't tell her best friend of like, hey,
Oh,
I
that's
need
fair.
help. Something happened with my sister, and I don't know what to do.
Help.
I do have one concern,
Which is?
Val.
What?
I trust you because this one does. And from what I gather, you're very blunt in what you say.
Penis.
That's a girl.
Not
But what I
canon. I did not canonically say that.
All right, I'll
What
see
I
you guys.
have, the concern I would like to voice is, if you're already close to the Vanguard, the Praxics already got their eyes on you, whether you know it or not. You probably do, because knowing you, you're sneaky.
Question: have I seen anyone like walk down the alleyway here?
You've seen the occasional Praxic Order patrol, but nobody has really gone
Is it
up
like-
to this.
I was more referring to like, have I seen like the same person walk by this area like 4 times or something?
Make a insight check.
Insight, okay.
I don't know if that would be insight, but
Insight, investigation, perception.
It would be
I mean,
one of those.
it's insight if he's seen the same person. It's I'd say insight to see if they're studying the doors they walk by.
Yeah. It's just a matter of, have I seen the same person walk by a few times studying anything? So that sounds like insight. So good thing I'm somewhat good at insight. That is a 21.
I'll just do it.
I mean, you've seen Praxic Order patrols walk by. You might have seen the same pair of Guardians walk by, but nobody is really paying any mind to this establishment.
Well, if they're keeping an eye on you, either you gave them the slip or they're being very stealthy.
I know how
Yeah,
to
I'm
cover
not-
my tracks.
Well,
While
like I
you
said,
might, I would suggest that we don't speak in person
this is
until it's time to meet up again.
This is the only
To
time.
actually,
And I would
Yeah.
be careful on using your comms liberally. They are
They're on-
monitoring.
They're on ours. They're all on ours.
Still.
well,
I'd love to see them hack past my communication links.
It wouldn't
Times
surprise
like
me if they
this.
could.
Times like this, I wish we could all mentally communicate like we can Argos.
I agree with you, Artemis. I do.
Telepathy would be so handy.
Too bad Petrichor isn't a stupid dumb fuck.
Insults his own character.
Yeah. I mean, he's not being stupid of his own accord right now. Leave him alone. He's trying, man.
I mean, what's Value could do is try to break whatever control they have over the other Vanguard.
I think that would afford way too much.
That's too much. If we don't want Val in trouble, she needs to continue doing what she's doing.
Fair.
Don't break the monotony.
I have been an informant thus far.
I know. I
Well,
haven't broke past our communication link yet.
I'm always up for a rig gamble. Matter of fact, it's what I thrive.
You know,
So,
they're already looking at us. I just look at Draven.
Oh, you're planning to take him out on the street, are you?
If you're all going to be in the Crucible, I need a line of defense.
That's fair.
Let them watch.
Ruben, are you sure it's a good idea?
No,
I mean, really think about it.
I'm
May
aware.
not be a good idea, but they're going to back off when they see the Mac. I know you did.
Good versus
Yeah, but
safe.
that's because I'm a coward.
You all backed up. Good versus safe. A good idea is not always a safe idea. A
That's
safe idea
fair.
is not always a good idea.
Let's go with the safe one.
It takes too long for him to transmat in and out of it. In the event.
Question, Bjorn. Do you know how many contestants there are of this event yet?
The roster is usually around 10 Guardians in total.
So
So
there's three
far,
of
the
us.
roster has been filled up to 7.
We
You've
better
got 3
hurry.
spaces left.
Immediately
Well, I guess
out
we
the
have to
door,
go
running
meet
to
with an
Crucible.
angry bear, man.
Why don't you 3 go on ahead? That way.
Ronan's already out the door.
I would register with the Crucible Quartermaster. They're right beside the Vanguard HQ.
Rune, do I need to leave the thing with you?
Mm-mm.
Alright.
I'll be fine.
I'm shocked Oramus wasn't like right behind me,
Well, Ormus has to go grab his gunblade.
Yeah.
which is why I said right behind me.
None of you can use snipers.
I can.
Never mind.
I can use a sniper.
I thought about handing you Icebreaker, but I'm like, nah, I might need that.
No, keep your icebreaker. If anything, I would take your hand cannon as a spare weapon.
I'm gonna, like, as Nightingale's goes to walk away, I'm just gonna drop my hand cannon into the secondary holster on Lucky Pants.
I'm.
Be safe.
Me too.
I'm gonna let them leave first. That way I can walk out with Bjorn. So if it draws any attention, it's to him and not to them.
It's 2 guardians rushing out the door, one walking nonchalantly, and then a mech and 2 other people walking out.
I can imagine we're all like splitting a pad, like y'all go this way
Yeah.
and we go this way. Type thing.
Yeah, just kind of do anything. Because Ormus is gonna stop by the gunsmith to get his gun blade.
Ronan's probably already past the gunsmith at this point.
Yeah, I'm probably following Ronan if he's headed off to the Crucible.
What was the dwarf lady's name again?
Vodani.
Vodani.
Funny.
I would have looked at it in my notes. I have it written in my notes.
I have it written in my notes too, but I had to scroll up a little bit.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's like almost like an anagram. It's almost like a mixture of Devon's name.
What? Oh wow, it is.
Pretty similar to just kind of mixing.
It is very similar.
I like it. All right. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
That's fair.
All right. So, who's going to the Crucible Quartermaster?
I think Ronan is going to get there first, and then Nightingale not too long after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like I dashed out the door pretty quickly after hearing like 7 spots of 10 were filled.
Yeah, he's booking it. I'm kind of nonchalantly walking, and Oramus is lagging behind.
Picking up
I'm
his
so sick
blade.
and tired of this man grabbing his gun blade.
Hey, if we know that they're not registering our comms, I have your eyes in the sky for this crucible match.
This is not
Totally not rigged.
Oh, looks like Daniel's got one to the balls. I think he's out of here, folks.
I'm like,
God.
I can call people out for you guys.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, Roden, behind you. Whip! Whack!
Nightingale, your gun's about to jam again. Oh, there it goes.
Probably could see that too.
What is the possibility that, since I'm grabbing my gun blade or whatnot, that I could just maybe hand one of them my ID to bring it and register for me?
I'm already like way far ahead of you.
I could probably do it for you if you ask.
Yeah.
I know we're not the
Would-
closest, but you know, it's an idea.
Would that work for Felix? Would I be able to just give him my ID and do that?
I would say you'd have to be there.
Okay. Figure it
Oh
out.
well.
But you can let them know that they have one more coming. That
Yeah. Definitely do that.
They Vodani hands you your gun blade back. It's very pristine. It looks all shiny.
Very clean.
Very clean. 50 glimmer, please.
Weapon
Valid.
maintenance, 50 glimmer.
Look how nice it is. Isn't it pretty? 50 glimmer, please.
I mean, 50 glimmer for a weapon maintenance, that's actually not bad.
Maybe it's because it's so unique and a Banshee original.
No.
Hey man, if you ever
Yeah.
need any polishing, let me know. I polish my ghost on.
There is a quest
I
for
know how to get all
Vodani.
around all them crevices.
The what?
There is a quest for Vodani in case y'all
He's
care.
the
It's okay.
Huh?
I said there is a quest for the gunsmith, but you guys can do
Yeah.
that later.
Yeah.
We're busy trying to do Crucible.
Kind of a side quest, but
Oh well, side quest is side quest. We can always do it.
you guys approach a frame with 2 bullhorns on their head and a fur collar, holding a data pad in their hands. Beside them are various monitors that show live ongoing Crucible matches. Behind them, you spot an interesting looking sniper rifle on display. It has this navy blue body with golden accents and a golden barrel. As you approach, the frame turns to you. Welcome to the Crucible. How can I help you?
I would like to sign up for the Crucible event going on.
Headhunt. Is it?
That would be correct.
Excellent. I will add your name to the roster. May I ask for Guardian ID?
That back. Of course. Probably as I see as I see Nightingales show up, they need ID.
Oh, all right.
Looks like you and I can't sign up.
Speak for yourself.
Wouldn't you
You
guys
can
just
register.
get
No.
just get IDs from registering with the Vanguard stuff?
No, I didn't.
Well, I
Rotem-
mean, except for you.
Nobody registered
Running-
except me.
Running.
Nightingale did, which I need to give you your ID.
Oh.
Yeah, you can register. We just did register as a fire. Like you can register as a guardian. You don't have to register as a fire
Oh.
team.
Did I say
Okay.
You
Ronan?
could
I
have
meant
done that.
Nightingale.
Yeah, I'm saying Ronan could have while we were standing there.
I mean, Ronan's
Or
probably
you could go-
quickly
or
running
you could-
back and doing it.
That's fair. I
Honestly,
will not be.
unlo-
I will not be if I don't have to registering guardian.
No, that's fair. Like Nightingale did an alias. Ronan is not. He doesn't care to do aliases. He probably isn't thinking of that at all. He's too busy trying to get signed up for the freaking Crucible match. It's like, all right, Ronan, done.
I'd like to sign up for the headhunt.
Hang on.
You're fine.
Talk amongst yourselves. What was the alias that you used?
Silver
J.
J. That's with a hyphen.
yourselves.
So,
So,
definitely talking to myself. Quicksilver is definitely in my Quicksilver way. My
Yeah, I gave you
my mic.
my hand can. I gave you my hand cannon.
You did.
you did.
And you put it there.
I did. I didn't just hand it to you.
No, you put it there.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it goes hand in hand. Done.
I know what I was doing.
Can you give me the stats of your hand?
Probably after.
Can you give me the stats of your hand cannon, please?
It's just a base hand. It's just a base hand. There's nothing to it.
Well, I don't know what that.
For me, it's dex based. It's dex. So your regular modifier, and it's just a D8 plus your dex. There are no other. It's just a bare bones hand cannon.
All right.
Ronan, you also registered?
I quickly ran back, registered, not really.
I didn't have money. May didn't have money and didn't want to. So it's just like, it's like the training. It's like a training hand cannon. So she taught me how to use it. And we were gonna eventually put perks on it, and just never did. Never got around to it.
That's fair.
That was when the practice order attacked. She hasn't been back in the city since.
Ugh.
Oh.
All right, there you go. Both of you have your IDs.
All right. I would like to participate in this head hunt, as you so said.
Very well. ID, please.
There you. So
Excellent.
J is.
You are now registered.
When does this event start?
Once roster is completed, event will commence in 2 to 3 days.
All right. Looks like we're sticking around.
What's that about sticking around? Ronan, here you go. Headhunt. I mean, he did kind of book it.
Roster completed. Event headhunt will begin in 2 to 3 days. Please, please keep an eye on your postmasters for further instructions.
Did Ormus come and register already?
Yeah.
He did?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, he was
I probably registered while you were getting your ID sorted, but
yeah.
What you guys doing?
I thought they were gonna actually go fight now.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Bad about it.
I don't know about you, but I plan on going reconnaissance to see on who all opponents are. You better.
What is wrong with your mic
I
today?
don't know. It's being wild. I'm gonna go do reconnaissance. Go figure out who our. You
Go figure out who our main
your
target
opponent.
is. In
Yes,
this
our
we're gonna
opponents
go
are-
find out who our opponents are. Thank you. See, he understood the last word I was trying to say. Who our opponents are.
As soon as the roster is filled, one of the monitors immediately displays all the names for headhunt. And everyone's kind of stats. You notice there is one name that is at the very top that has a surprising number of wins.
So, one, not you. Which name is yours? Pointing to Nightingale.
I went by Silver J. I would be at the bottom,
Okay.
probably. Alongside you. Rising number.
So, what's the name of this guardian?
The name of this guardian is Malachi.
Why does that sound familiar?
How
Not,
many
I just
wins?
I just made up a name.
Okay.
How many wins?
Overall headhunt wins. There have been maybe like 6 or 7 headhunts. They have won over 5. About 5.
What are they? Or does it not say?
Does not say.
Just the name and win streak?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nope, doesn't ring a bell. Well, that's ominous.
Well, see if you can go find them. I'm going to go upgrade one of my weapons.
And it bothers me. Silver, we need to have a chat. Oh.
Remus is mad about something.
Hmm.
Something is under the trailer touching the vent ducts, and so it's popping, and he's not happy about it. Because he can't see it. Which it's probably the cat.
Is it about what we saw in the Vanguard HQ?
Yes.
I saw it too.
How?
Fuck, I lost a ring.
Oh, Ghostbusters is still on. Whoops.
It's funnier that way. Don't worry.
God dang it, Quicksilver! I told you I've already super glued that same stupid ring off for like 5 times, and you still somehow managed to keep it from falling off. I don't know.
I'll find it later. Okay, what are you guys doing?
Chatting to you. Ow.
He's chatting. I'm going off to upgrade a weapon. I will send you the relevant details.
Do you remember what we heard before this particular fight?
Ryan and his poor mic.
I'm gonna try something real quick. Is this better? Alright, again.
If you have voice mod on, try turning voice mod off.
I don't have voice mod on.
Is there a setting on your, like, a dial for gain on your mic that maybe turned up too high?
I never touch.
Hmm.
Give me a second.
Meanwhile, you're upgrading a weapon?
I am. Yeah, I was just going to send you the relevant details. Easier. I was planning to upgrade the shock small sword to tier 2. Tier 2.
Okay.
So it gets, for some reason, elemental shock capacity. So I'm more than likely going to be choosing a different element than arc, because it already does arc. If that's allowed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and then it'd probably be solar.
Okay.
And I'd be going with Jagged Edge.
So, total amount of glimmer you'd be spending. Are you letting somebody else do this, or?
I was going to go to the weaponsmith. From what it says in the thing, it doesn't matter if it's myself or a dedicated person. It seems the price is the same.
Is it?
The cost of upgrading your weapons is detailed in the weapon tier table. This is the price whether you are upgrading the weapon with your own weapon smithing toolkit or if a dedicated weaponsmith does the job for you. That's what it's saying.
Okay.
From the looks of it, it's
35. Yeah, 3,500.
3,500. I have enough to do those 2 tiers.
Yep, they managed to upgrade that for you.
Okay.
Nightingale, if you fixed your mic.
Ah!
You see, it's picking up. Not.
It's like it's picking up other noises without any issue, but your voice is a problem.
We might have to have this conversation next
Later.
session.
It's pointless. It doesn't matter. Moving on.
Not important.
All right, what is everybody else doing?
I would talk to you about what I was going to do, but the dog doesn't show up. So I can't. He's quiet at the moment. Never mind. I thought the owner and I were going to talk to Arctos.
Hello.
Ronan or Devon, what you read was changing a perk.
Changing a perk?
Yep.
Really?
Changing a perk. You can spend 1,000 glimmer to switch a perk your weapon has for another perk it could have in that slot.
I never read changing a perk. Look on the other side, second paragraph of weapon upgrades. That's what I read off to you.
Oh, I see. Okay, never mind.
Okay, good. Sorry for being a little aggressive with that.
God, you're such a rules lawyer. I don't want to play with you anymore. No, I'm kidding.
At least I'm reading them, right?
No, you are very helpful in that regard.
Thank you.
Okay. I think this might be a good stopping point. So, next week, Nightingale, Ronan, and Ormus, you guys are going into Headhunt.
Yeah.
Sorry, we have to leave you behind.
Earning some
Next week on
glim
that
glam.
Together. None of that. That's great. POV, Nightingale, not good. Time.
Anything else before we end the session?
I think that's it.
Like and subscribe. You that it picked. Yeah, okay. Sell out. Like.
Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit follow, turn notifications, follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. Join our Discord, be a cool person. Have a good night, chat.
Good night, chat.
Good night, chat.
Hey, chat.